I'm trying to think. I do have a weird question I used to ask as an icebreaker at workshops. I've changed the language because I feel like it was kind of diet culture. So the original question used to be, what's your shame snack? Which is like, what's the gross concoction that you like to eat like late at night when no one else is awake?
Yep.
I just call it like, what's your like favorite gross snack combination?
Yeah.
My favorite sandwich growing up was, okay, I'm going to say it out loud.
I have a gross one too.
Peanut butter, jelly, banana, fine, right? Slice of American cheese.
Interesting.
It's so good.
Have you ever made it as a grilled cheese version?
No, it has to be raw.
White bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just squishy bread.
Squishy
bread. Yeah.
Wow. I haven't thought about this sandwich since I was 15 years old. But I used to love classic white bread. Really thick layer of butter.
Yep.
Bologna. Like the circle bologna.
Is this a Midwest thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
And ketchup. The combination of like the salty butter,
tangy, sweet,
and the weird texture of like Oscar Mayer round bologna. Great.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the other. This is actually the true shame snack. The sandwich is cute. It just I haven't thought about this or asked this question in a long time. Oh man, this is gonna turn into, if I ever get like famous, this is gonna ruin me.
Oh, this is gonna be it.
Yeah, because it's a shame snack.
Oh.
Okay. We were a Sam's Club, Costco family. My mom used to buy the 12-pack of those really good croissants. I can't remember if it was Sam's Club or Costco. I would get one of those croissants. The only person who knows this is Tom, by the way, who's definitely not listening. And he'd bring it up all the time.
Wow, I'm honored.
Okay.
I'm sure the listeners are as well.
Here's the croissant. Okay? This is croissant.
Yeah.
I would cut it, not sandwich way.
Yeah. Hot dog way.
But
all the way through?
I would cut it into 2 cones. Now I have 2 croissant horns.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I love where this is going.
Yeah. Okay. I have 2 croissant horns. I hope everyone's watching on video right now, because I'm going to show you what I would do with these croissant horns. Keep in mind, I'm like 7.
Yeah.
I was a thick little girl.
Hey, same.
I had 2 versions of this. Perfect, because I have 2 halves, 2 versions of the snack that I liked. I would take the croissant horn, smush the croissant to the side.
Yeah,
to
make
create
it a
cone, and fill one with mayonnaise. Strawberry jam. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to tell you this.
That's my favorite thing. I love Little Lauren. Oh my god. I'm gonna go eat that snack. That sounds...
Could you imagine walking into the kitchen, seeing your child making this horrific snack?
The mayo really throws me off, but I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, until you try it for yourself, like
you all have to.
You can be realistic with the proportions of like, it's not like a cup of mayo.
I mean, I love mayo.
I do too. It's just a really indulgent snack.
Oh, that's yeah. She was a culinary genius from age 7.
Yeah, that's when I knew. That's when I discovered my passion.
For bread and sauce.
Should I go on Shark Tank and try to pitch that as a consumer packaged good?
I would love to try if you decide you want to make croissants and then make them into cones and then fill them with different dips.
I always thought that a croissant like ice cream cone would be good.
Yeah.
I don't know how like structurally sound it would be, because like a puff-ish pastry isn't always the best for like a wet filling.
Sure.
But
for mayo
was great because it's so viscous.
That is incredible. That is my favorite new fact about you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
You're welcome, all couple hundred of our listeners.
Oh, incredible. Whew. Okay.
This is definitely going to get clipped and put on Instagram as well. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that
yeah, it's It's on the internet now.
It's
There's
great.
no going back.
Oh, man. What if this is what makes me famous? This disgusting snack. Childhood snack.
We have talked about mayo a lot in this episode.
That is true, though. Okay, I will say on a serious note, sharing these things about ourselves, I'm not going to name names. I'm not even going to say the story. There are a handful of people in my life, I will tell you afterwards, who have shared similar childhood, like, food stories where you're like, you little psycho. And it makes me feel closer with them because we're speaking honestly about being weird. Like, anyone who's doing anything creative as an adult was probably a fucking weird little kid.
Yeah, we're all freaks. And it's like societal programming and conditioning that like teaches us to rein that in and like calm it down to be socially accepted. And I feel like only now as an adult am I like peeling back those onion layers, the croissant layers to get to the mayo to let it out. And yeah, I just feel like when we can share our freak little weird selves, because those things came from our brains without, you know, you're just like, I like mayo and I like croissants and look at this fun little thing I can do. I'm playing with my food. You walk into the kitchen
and you're like, what can I make myself as a kid who doesn't know how to cook?
Yeah.
Like, I can use a spoon. I can cut a croissant in half.
I loved all cheese and dairy products. I still do. Midwest, you know. One of my favorite treats, I think, to answer the shame snack question is Cheeto Puffs and sour cream. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You would think that you would want a more flavored dip, but
they're so salty.
The tanginess of the Cheeto and the dust with just like the sour cream flavor with no added like dill or vinegar or anything is really good.
Yeah. I remember actually years ago, this had to be at least 7 years ago, I posted a little lettering piece I did of the title of my, like that sandwich, not the croissant. This is next level. It's taken me 7 years to be comfortable telling people about the croissant.
Honored that you're doing
but my PBJC.
Yeah.
PBBJC. And
yeah, I forgot about the banana.
I asked people about what their gross snack is, and people really came through in the comments. People were like, "Oh, I loved a bowl of like Cheerios with some cut up hot dogs." Like, it was honestly a lot of salty sweet.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's humiliating and humbling and like hilarious to see what other people genuinely put in their bodies.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you develop tastes for things and you're not hurting anyone. You're just like, this is my gross snack. Salty and sweet tastes good. Like tangy and sweet tastes good. Like, it's not acceptable to eat in public, but that's what indoors is for.
Yeah. And like maybe we start making it acceptable to eat that in public.
Yeah, that's what nighttime is for.